A young king, newly crowned, stood at the beginning of his reign. He had inherited an empire, but he felt small, inexperienced, and overwhelmed. What would he ask for? Riches, long life, victory over his enemies? No, he asked for something far more valuable. Something that would define his entire rule and inspire generations. This is a story about a humble request that brought immeasurable blessings, proving that what we desire most says everything about our heart. Welcome back to Gospel Glimpse. Today, we're jumping forward in time to a new era, with a new king, the son of the great King David. It's a story about a young man's humble request that would change his life, his kingdom, and become legendary. Get ready for the inspiring and powerful story of Solomon's wisdom. After the reign of King David, his son Solomon was made king over all Israel. Solomon was young, and the responsibility of ruling such a great nation felt enormous. One night, at Gibeon, the Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream. "Ask for whatever you want me to give you," God said. Imagine that. God Himself, giving you a blank check. Anything you could ever desire. What would you ask for? Riches, fame, power. A long, comfortable life. Solomon, in his dream, replied, "You have shown great kindness to your servant, my father David. Because he was faithful to you and righteous and upright in heart. You have continued this great kindness to him and have given him a son to sit on his throne this very day. Now, Lord my God, you have made your servant king in place of my father David. But I am only a little child and do not know how to carry out my duties. Your servant is here among the people you have chosen, a great people, too numerous to count or number. So give your servant a discerning heart to govern your people and to distinguish between right and wrong. For who is able to govern this great people of yours?" Solomon didn't ask for personal gain. He asked for wisdom, for a discerning heart to lead God's people well, to tell the difference between right and wrong. The Lord was pleased with Solomon's request. "Since you have asked for this, and not for long life or wealth for yourself, nor have asked for the death of your enemies but for discernment in administering justice, I will do what you have asked." God said, "I will give you a wise and discerning heart, so that there will never have been anyone like you, nor will there ever be. Moreover, I will give you what you have not asked for, both wealth and honor, so that in your lifetime you will have no equal among kings. And if you walk in my ways and obey my statutes and commands as your father David did, I will give you a long life." What an incredible answer! God not only granted Solomon's humble request for wisdom, but He also gave him so much more: riches, honor, and the promise of a long life. If he remained obedient, Solomon woke up, realizing it was a dream, but the profound truth of God's promise settled in his heart. Soon, his wisdom was put to the test. 2 women came before him, each claiming to be the mother of the same baby. One of their babies had died in the night, and each woman claimed the living baby was hers. The situation was impossible. How could anyone know the truth? Solomon listened patiently to both women. Then, he gave a shocking command: cut the living baby in two and give half to one and half to the other. The first woman, the false mother, immediately agreed. "Neither for me nor for you, cut him," she said. But the real mother, filled with agony and love for her child, cried out, "Please, my lord, give her the living baby. Don't kill him." Solomon instantly knew. Only the true mother would sacrifice her claim to save her child's life. "Give the living baby to the first woman," he commanded. "She is his mother." The news of Solomon's wise judgment spread throughout all Israel. Everyone was filled with awe, for they saw that the wisdom of God was in him to administer justice. The story of Solomon's wisdom is a powerful reminder that true wealth is not found in riches or power, but in a discerning heart that seeks to honor God and serve others. It teaches us that when we prioritize what God values, wisdom, justice, and righteousness, He often blesses us in ways far beyond what we could ever imagine. It is a beautiful example of how a humble request can unlock incredible blessings and make a lasting impact. What do you think is the most inspiring part of Solomon's story? His humble request for wisdom, God's generous answer, or the brilliant way he solved the case of the 2 mothers? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Our journey through the Bible is far from over. Next time, we'll dive into another thrilling story from the books of Kings as we witness Solomon's greatest achievement, the building of God's magnificent temple in Jerusalem. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing Bible stories. Thank you for watching. Do well to like, subscribe, and drop a comment.